Chosen one, your turn has come. You've waited in the shadows long enough. You've watched others step into their moments, celebrate their victories, receive their breakthroughs, and all the while, you clapped for them with a heart that was still waiting for its own turn. You carried your faith quietly, whispering to yourself, maybe one day it'll be me. You encouraged others while fighting your own unseen battles. You stayed faithful when no one was watching, and you kept believing even when you had every reason to give up. But now, the waiting season is closing. The time of preparation is complete. The hidden work has reached maturity. Your turn has come. Heaven has been watching your endurance, your obedience, your consistency. While others ran ahead, you learned how to walk with wisdom. While others sought the spotlight, you sought the source. You didn't chase platforms, you chased purpose. You didn't settle for attention, you sought alignment. And that's why heaven has chosen this exact moment to elevate you. There's a rhythm to divine timing, and you've just stepped into sync with it. You are standing in the moment where the unseen meets the seen, where promise turns into proof, where faith transforms into fulfillment. The tables are turning. The story is shifting. The season is changing. And for the first time in a long time, the wind is blowing in your direction. Every sacrifice you made in silence is about to speak for you in public. Every seed you planted in faith is about to bloom at once. Every tear you cried in the dark is about to shine like a diamond in the light. This is your divine appointment. Heaven is announcing your name in the spirit realm. The same God who saw you when no one else did is now positioning you where everyone will. Not for your ego, but for His glory. Not for fame, but for fulfillment. You've carried an anointing that didn't fit your previous season. That's why things felt too small for you. That's why you kept outgrowing people, places, and plans. It wasn't arrogance, it was preparation. You were never meant to fit in, because what's on your life isn't ordinary. You've been chosen to stand out. This is the part where everything starts to make sense. The closed doors, the delays, the detours, they were never punishments. They were alignments. God was redirecting you toward the place He reserved only for you. There's a reason no one else could take your spot. There's a reason no one could duplicate your journey. There's a reason every counterfeit connection eventually faded. Because heaven was saving the real thing for your turn. Chosen one, your turn has come. You're about to step into rooms you once dreamed about. You're about to receive calls you once prayed for. You're about to experience opportunities that once felt impossible. And when it happens, you'll realize it wasn't luck. It was timing. The timing of God is perfect, and now His timing is you. You don't have to fight for attention. Favor will find you. You don't have to beg for recognition. Grace will announce you. You don't have to prove your worth. Your fruit will speak for you. Every part of your story, even the ones you were ashamed of, is about to be used for glory. The pain that tried to destroy you will become the proof that propels you. The very things that made you cry are about to make you shine. Heaven is opening the path ahead of you. The obstacles that once stood in your way are losing their power. The enemies that tried to hold you down are running out of options. The time they used to laugh at your silence is over. Now they'll have to watch your sound. Your name is being lifted in the atmosphere. Not because you demanded it, but because heaven decreed it. You don't have to strive anymore. Just step into alignment. Because this time, it's not about chasing. It's about receiving. You've done the inner work. You've healed. You've surrendered. You've released. Now God is saying, it's your turn to rise. He's turning your private prayers into public proof. He's turning your waiting into winning. He's turning your pressure into power. He's turning your process into promotion. Every season that broke you has now built you into someone ready for this moment. You no longer carry the weight of who you used to be. You carry the wisdom of who you've become. And the world is about to see it. This is not the time to shrink back. This is not the time to doubt your worth. You've been chosen for such a time as this. You're walking into divine visibility, not for applause, but for purpose. The light that's about to shine on you isn't meant to glorify you. It's meant to reveal what God can do through you. So step boldly. Speak confidently. Move intentionally. The same God who guided you through the shadows is the one lighting your path now. You don't have to force open any more doors. They're opening for you. You don't have to explain your journey. Your results will do that. And as you step into this new season, remember the ones still waiting. Remember how it felt to be overlooked, misunderstood, underestimated. Because now, your story will become their encouragement. Your breakthrough will become their blueprint. Your victory will become their validation that God still moves. This is not just your time to receive. It's your time to reveal. Reveal what faith can do. Reveal what grace can restore. Reveal what obedience can produce. Chosen one, your turn has come, not by accident, but by divine appointment. You were hidden for a reason, prepared in silence, and refined in fire. Now you're emerging in strength. The ones who dismissed, you will have to acknowledge you. The ones who doubted, you will have to witness your rise. The ones who forgot, you will have to remember your name. But don't waste time proving them wrong. Just keep proving God right. Because this is His doing, His timing, His moment, and you are His vessel. The crown is being placed. The gates are opening. The table is set. Your turn has come. Step forward. Take your place. This is what all those lonely nights, silent prayers, and painful lessons were preparing you for. The spotlight of purpose is shining, and heaven is saying, now. You are not behind. You are right on time. You are not forgotten. You are favored. You are not waiting anymore. You are walking into what was written. So take a deep breath. Straighten your shoulders. The atmosphere has shifted. The promise has ripened. Chosen one, your turn has come. Chosen one, your turn has come. The weight that once felt endless is now over. The heaviness that sat on your chest is beginning to lift. You can feel it. Something is different in the atmosphere. It's not just hope anymore. It's confirmation. The signs you've been seeing weren't coincidences. They were messages from heaven whispering. Prepare yourself. The season is shifting. For so long, you were hidden in plain sight. You carried greatness in silence. You had ideas no one understood, dreams too big for the people around you, and a fire inside that refused to go out no matter how dark life became. You weren't overlooked. You were preserved. God kept you away from certain things and people, not to punish you, but to protect what He was building inside you. Because when your moment came, you needed to be ready, strong, refined, and unshakable. And now that moment has arrived. The tables are turning. The story is reversing. The favor that once felt delayed is accelerating. What used to take years will now happen in days. The same doors that once rejected you are about to swing open so wide that no one will be able to shut them. The same people who doubted you will have to watch your rise. Not because you sought revenge, but because vindication belongs to heaven. You endured long nights of confusion, wondering why it seemed like everyone else was moving forward while you stayed still. You saw others celebrated for things you worked harder for. You questioned yourself, your worth, your calling. But what you didn't realize was that God was working behind the scenes, building a foundation so deep that when He elevated you, you wouldn't fall. He wasn't just preparing a place for you. He was preparing you for the place. Every heartbreak taught you compassion. Every disappointment built your discernment. Every closed door strengthened your patience. Every delay purified your motives. He had to take you through fire so you could handle the flame of favor that's coming next. Because this kind of blessing can't rest on someone fragile. It needs someone who's been through storms and still worships. Someone who's been crushed but never quit. Someone who knows the difference between being seen and being chosen. Chosen one, this is your divine moment. The heavens have already shifted. The spiritual locks that kept you out of certain opportunities are being released. Angels are aligning circumstances in your favor. Resources, connections, and miracles are being placed in your path. You don't have to chase them. They're coming to you. You are stepping into a season where your name carries weight in rooms you haven't even entered yet. Your obedience is echoing in the unseen realm. Every time you said yes when it hurt, every time you trusted when it didn't make sense, heaven took note. You planted seeds of faith in tears, and now you're about to reap joy that will overflow. There's a light around you that can't be hidden anymore. It's the glow of someone who's been refined, someone who has walked through the valley and still carries peace. You've reached the point where your past no longer defines you. Your purpose does. The pain that once silenced You will now become the platform for your voice. You're not the same person who started this journey. You've grown. You've evolved. You've learned how to let go. You've realized that divine timing isn't a delay, it's design. And now, the designer himself is saying, step forward. It's time. The opportunities coming your way will not just bless you. They will bless everyone connected to you. This next chapter isn't just about success. It's about impact. You're being called to influence, to inspire, to lead, to build. The anointing on your life is about to make waves that ripple far beyond what you can imagine. People will ask, how did it happen so fast? And you'll smile, knowing it didn't happen overnight. It happened after countless nights of faith, surrender, and prayer. This elevation won't require explanation. Your fruit will speak for you. Your glow will testify for you. Your peace will prove that you are walking in divine alignment. You're not entering this season empty-handed. You're entering with everything you've learned. The wisdom you gained through struggle, the strength you built in solitude, the clarity you found through prayer. All of it is coming with you. Nothing was wasted. Every piece of your story has a purpose. The pain was preparation. The waiting was warfare. The isolation was instruction. The stillness was strategy. And now heaven is saying, move. Move with confidence. Move with purpose. Move with authority. You are not behind. You are right on time. Everything you thought you lost is being restored in better form. Everything that seemed broken is being rebuilt stronger than before. Everything that tried to stop you only sharpened your focus. The same God who called you is the one now sending you forward. He didn't bring you this far to leave you where you are. He's not just changing your situation. He's changing your position. Where you once had to knock, now you'll be invited. Where you once had to explain yourself, now your results will do the talking. Where you once felt invisible, now you'll carry undeniable favor. This is not a coincidence. This is prophetic timing. Heaven has waited for this exact moment, for you to step into alignment with destiny. The voices that tried to silence you will fall quiet. The chains that held you back will shatter. The confusion that clouded your mind will clear. Because when it's your turn, nothing can stop it. Not delay, not envy, not resistance, not even fear. You are walking into your suddenly. Suddenly, things will begin to move. Suddenly, opportunities will appear. Suddenly, people will remember your name. Suddenly, doors will open without explanation. And through it all, you'll know it was never luck. It was divine orchestration. So stand tall, chosen one. The time for doubting is over. The time for rising is now. You don't have to chase validation anymore. Heaven already validated you. The shift has happened. The new chapter has begun. The breakthrough you've prayed for is unfolding right before your eyes. Everything you've been waiting for is aligning with divine precision. Every obstacle that once felt like a wall will turn into a stepping stone. Every person who walked away made room for those who were meant to stay. Every no was leading you to the right yes. Chosen one, your turn has truly come. The world won't even see it coming, but heaven has already announced it. You're not rising by chance, you're rising by design. Your light is about to illuminate every dark place you've been through. Your story will become proof that faith still works, that prayer still changes things, and that God still fulfills His promises. So breathe in, straighten your crown, step forward. This is not a rehearsal. This is the real moment heaven prepared you for. The shift isn't coming, it's here. Your turn has come, and nothing will ever be the same again. Chosen one, your turn has come, and this is not just another chapter. This is the fulfillment of everything you've prayed for, cried for, and waited for when no one else understood the weight of your faith. The very air around you is shifting. Heaven has been watching you, not in silence, but in strategy. Every moment you felt forgotten, heaven was whispering your name in the background, preparing a stage that only you could stand on. For years, you carried the burden of being misunderstood. You saw potential in people who couldn't see it in themselves. You poured into places that never poured back. You gave your best in rooms that weren't ready for you. But now that is changing. The divine tables are turning. This is the moment when what was once hidden will be highlighted. The light that has been dimmed by delays is about to shine in full brilliance. You see, chosen one, when it's your turn, no one can take your place. No imitation can replace authenticity. No opposition can overpower divine order. You've been through too much to be ordinary. You've endured too long to be average. Every sleepless night, every sacrifice, every quiet moment of surrender, it has all been an offering, a seed sown into this very season. Heaven doesn't forget obedience. God doesn't overlook endurance. The pain you endured wasn't punishment, it was preparation. The delays weren't denial, they were development. And now the voice of heaven is declaring, it's time. The clock has struck in your favor. The angels that have been assigned to your purpose are aligning people, places, and timing with divine accuracy. You will notice it first in small ways: unexpected messages, random opportunities, divine coincidences that don't feel random at all. You will sense that things are unfolding without effort. That's not luck, that's divine orchestration. God is now doing in moments what you couldn't do in years. The years of labor are collapsing into days of reward. The tears you sowed in faith are transforming into streams of joy. And the beauty of this new season is this: you won't have to fight for attention anymore. You won't have to explain your worth or chase validation. What God is about to release over your life will speak louder than words. The same people who once ignored you will have to acknowledge you. The same situations that once blocked you will now serve you. What was once a closed door will become a divine invitation. Chosen one, this is what divine timing feels like. It's not just about what you're stepping into. It's about who you've become in the process. The person you are now is strong, wise, and spiritually grounded. You're no longer shaken by rejection because you understand that not every place deserves your presence. You're no longer desperate for approval because you've tasted the peace that comes from alignment. You've learned that silence can be more powerful than reaction, and waiting can be a form of worship. This level of favor isn't random, it's earned through faithfulness. It's the kind of favor that doesn't just bless you, but blesses everyone connected to you. Your obedience is creating ripples that will touch generations. There are people who will find healing because you didn't give up. There are souls who will find faith again because your breakthrough proves that God still moves. You will soon realize that every time you were overlooked, you were being positioned. God didn't need you to be seen by everyone. He needed you to be seen by the right ones. And now, those right ones, the divine connections, the destiny helpers, the supporters heaven assigned, are being drawn to your light. They will recognize your anointing instantly because their spirits will resonate with your calling. The elevation that's coming will not require you to compromise. You won't have to beg, you won't have to chase, and you won't have to prove anything. The grace that's resting on your life will open doors that no resume could. It will draw opportunities that logic can't explain. It will place you in positions you didn't even apply for. That's what happens when God says, it's your turn. You'll feel an undeniable peace about what's next. The same things that used to overwhelm you will no longer have power over you. The fear that once held you back will dissolve in the light of purpose. The anxiety that made you question your timing will be replaced by divine assurance. You'll start to notice how easily things begin to flow. Not because life gets easier, but because you've learned to move with heaven instead of against it. Every delay you've experienced has been working for you, not against you. The detours were divine. The closed doors were redirections. The isolation was incubation. God was protecting your promise from premature exposure, because some blessings, if released too soon, can destroy what they were meant to build. But now, the preparation is complete. The time is right. Heaven's order is clear. It's your turn. This moment is sacred. It's not about proving anything to anyone. It's about fulfilling your assignment. The world needs what you carry. The words inside you, the vision you hold, the gifts you possess, they are all divine answers to problems in the earth. You were never meant to blend in. You were meant to stand out. So when the spotlight comes, stay humble. Remember the nights of prayer. Remember the seasons when no one believed, but you still trusted. Let gratitude be your foundation. Let grace be your language, because the same God who raised you will sustain you. And don't be surprised when people from your past reappear. Some will come to congratulate, others to understand. But remember, not everyone can handle the new version of you. You've grown too much to return to the same environments. Love them, forgive them, but don't dim your light to make them comfortable. This next level demands your full power. Chosen one, you are stepping into days of undeniable favor. The things that once made you cry will now make you laugh. The opportunities you thought you lost are circling back with greater value. The love you gave freely but never received is returning multiplied. The peace you prayed for is becoming your permanent atmosphere. Every seed is blooming. Every promise is awakening. Every word spoken over your life is manifesting in divine order. You don't have to chase it, just align with it. Stay faithful. Stay grounded. Stay thankful. And remember this, when it's your turn, everything changes. Heaven moves. The earth responds. The doors swing open. The favor flows. The people align. The purpose ignites. The story shifts. This is not the beginning of something small. It's the unveiling of something eternal. Chosen one, your turn has come, and the world will soon see the proof of what God can do with a heart that refused to quit.